Welcome to the Kareem Report, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow, let's get to it, man. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Trinity Washington on the Cash App. I really appreciate the support. Just said keep up the good work, keep giving us the good content. I really appreciate that on the Cash App. I want to talk about O Block J Hood. This thing. Normally I don't really like doing videos, really going at people and things like that. But it just really turned my stomach, and it's like enough is enough. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys probably familiar with that. I know this is mostly a basketball channel, but that's why I changed the name to the Kareem Report, so I could touch on different topics. But I want to talk about this. This is disturbing, and it hit me. It hit me for a number of reasons. I hate when people use God and as a scam. Like, that's something is serious. Religion is something very serious. That's something shouldn't be played with. He definitely using a big scam and trying to use God and trying to think he's making a point in the things he's doing. Well, his name of his podcast is Came From Nothing. His name J Hood, Came From Nothing. If you guys not familiar with him, want to go check it. And you guys could randomly check any three videos, and you can see what I'm saying. The guy's full of shit, right? Now he grew up in O Block, and all his videos from the time he started doing YouTube, all his videos, all he do is go at these guys. It was never alleged that, it was never said that he did anything, these guys did something to him or he did something to them. He just randomly just start attacking these guys, right? It's like whatever. But my thing is, he's a fraud. He say, oh, I got love for them, but I'm trying to help the youth. See, this is one thing I don't like. I don't like when people play with God and play with the youth, because there's a lot of things going on in this world right now. A lot of senseless killings, gangs, being highly dysfunctional, disrespecting people, all the shootings and innocent people, and disrespecting the dead and rapping about it, making fun about different things like that. This world is really, it's tough. It's bad right now. So my thing is to play on that like you really trying to help something, which you're not. Like he's a certified clown. Like, to me, Mr. Skinny is like the worst person I ever encountered on YouTube. Like, I done watched plenty of videos from different content creators. I think Mr. Skinny's like the worst of the worst. This guy here, I think, is the second. He ain't as bad as Skinny, but I think he has some mental problems, because he wanted to talk. He said that this is what he did. You claims you got love for them, but you want them to do better and do things like this. He talking about, oh, I don't like how them guys scammed the government and the PPP loans. I don't like what they did. Them guys scammed the government. They got the PPE loans. They got 20,000, 40,000, all them guys scammed the government. For one, this would get me mad. For one, the government been fucking us for years. Government been fucking us for years. For years. Still doing it, and it's going to continue happening. What the fuck you care about what's a group of guys or anybody scamming the government for PPE money? That's on them. Like, you think you helping, then you put their name. Oh, that was just disgusting. I don't like it. You know what I mean? And I think that, I don't know how people can follow him. You don't have to be, I don't care if you a square. You don't have to be a street guy, anything like that. Just to see that a guy just randomly doing these things for no apparent reason. And then try to come off godly like he's better than people. Like, he comes off, oh, and then he disrespect people in the same, like, I don't get it. And I read his comments. You got people, oh, you a real one. Damn, you dropping jewels. You really killing them. You really dropping it on people. You're not dropping. Can't see how in the world anyone could take what he's saying as a Jew or anything uplifting or anything that you can learn from. I really don't see how somebody can possibly say that. Now, if you go to somebody like Seti Nash channel, Seti Nash is very smart. He break down details of whatever topic and different things point he trying to get across. You know what I mean? He said he was in the streets and he you know, want this world to be a better world. He try to tell people, wake up, do the right thing. But the way he comes off and the way Seti Nash do things is the correct way. He breaks things down. You can see he really cares about what's going on in this world. And you know, like me, I'm straight, you know what I mean, been in the streets, you know, for many years. I got kids that's J-Hood age. There's nothing J-Hood or anybody can really tell me anything about the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can't. J-Hood not even my league when it comes to this shit. But my thing is, I don't play with it because this thing is serious. You got kids and people out here getting babies, losing their life left and right. This thing is really bad. And you playing games, you pump faking, and you know, you doing this and playing with God, playing with the people, saying you trying to help somebody, and you bullshit. I can't see how people can't see his bullshit. You guys can go to any 3 random videos and see when someone is trying to get a point. Now, my thing is this. You start from 0 subscribers. He always sit there and say, oh, I talk about this because I talk about old block and the street stuff, and then I mix it and talk about God because y'all ain't gonna listen to me if I just talk about God. Let me tell you how that is full of shit right there. Now, when you just start, let's say if he just started and he trying to build a base. Like, let's say his message, he been saying this for a while. I think he started YouTube in 2020. He been saying this, that he trying to uplift the people, trying to spread the word of God and all this stuff there, right? You just starting and you feel you have to throw in some drama and then to build your subscribers up, and then you want to talk about the Lord. Okay, I will give you that if that's what you want to say. You got almost 50,000 subscribers. You basically, now once you really, to be honest, once you get about 4,000 or 5,000 people, that's enough. Okay, your profile, because everybody on YouTube have a profile what they're about. Okay, I'm about this. I like the Lakers. I like, you know, I like cooking. I'm like doing this. They have a base. If your base is God and you want to uplift people, you could have been left that old block and street stuff a long time ago when you had about 5,000 subscribers. You could have left that alone, and now you already got people listening. If those the people who there for you and they know that's your core, what you're trying to do, they gonna stick with you and follow you. And whoever else want to listen can listen on. You constantly bashing people, snitching, saying these things, but then overly aggressive. Then you overly aggressive on calling people stupid. Y'all people, like, who talks like that? Number one. Then he said, I've tried to help these guys in O Block. I say the stuff to get their attention so they can learn. I never in my life, if you bash people and come at people crazy, there's no way in the world you ever gonna get anybody attention for them to do better. It could be my kid. If I'm going hard at my kid and bashing them and destroying them, and to say, oh, I want him to do better, that's not gonna make him do better. If you're not explaining or coming with intentions of love first, you not coming like that. He comes, I mean, if you watch any, like I said, pick random 3 videos of his, and you can see right away, anybody who have an ounce of brain could see that this guy's full of shit. You know what I mean? Then you snitching on people. You talk for the government. Oh, because, you know, that's wrong what they doing, the PPE money for these government giving out. The government been raping people for years. For years. That's on them. Let them deal with that. How can you sit there and say you love somebody and you constantly, you putting these dudes in jail? You put their government, you put that was just disgusting. I had to say something. Like I said, this is not really my thing to really go at people like this, but I don't like that, and you like the worst kind of type of person, man. And you sit there and say, oh, and then like even with the guy Trenches News, you say, oh, He ain't get robbed. Now Trenches News supposedly had got robbed, and for his equipment, his cameras, and different things like that. Who knows? If he did, he did. Who cares? I mean, I can say who cares. You know, nobody wouldn't want that to happen. Nobody. But if he did, he didn't. Whatever, right? He comes to do a video of Trenches News lying. He's scamming. I bet he come out and say, "Oh, I need donations for a new camera and computer and different things like that." Number one, how you know if he's lying or not? Like, your whole channel built on drama. Drama, you going at people, but you supposed to be godly. Then I hate when somebody try to think they're more holier than thou, like try to, down people. Oh, you didn't change. Them guys, they ain't changed. They still on the block. You know what I mean? I'm in Arizona. I moved to Arizona. Them guys, you know, still on the block. Number one, I know if I'm any of them dudes, I'd be shitting bricks. Whatever information this dude may know from the past, especially when it comes to like murders and anything like that, that shit is never done. I will be scared because the police watching YouTube, they watching. If he freely giving up this information for no reason, you know, if they catch him with anything, it could be a speeding ticket. Anything. They may lie and say this to get him in there to say what happened. This guy, like I said, he's sick. He's a sick man. You know what I mean? And like I said, I will hope people unfollow this guy, unsubscribe to this guy, because he want to sit there and tell you other people scamming. Oh, Trenches News scamming. He gonna ask y'all for money for donations. If somebody want to give him money for donations, let them give him money for donations. He's scamming. This guy doing this, he doing that. But what are you doing? This dude, I'm telling you, man, in life, if you want to get your point across, or you trying to say what you have to say, man, he goes at people in the comments. Y'all dumb. Y'all people dumb. Y'all follow these guys. These guys is this and that. Y'all, they messing up the world. Like, you can't tell me a small community in O Block messing up the whole world. This stuff been happening way before them. Going to continue probably happens. And also, it's a big world. A lot going on. The whole world happening everywhere. Not just in Chicago, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the way you come off. You not teaching or showing, and you're not even dropping no jewels or nothing. If you so sincere about what you're doing, let's do this. You not talk about nobody for a whole week. No O Block, no Trenches News, nobody, no type of drama. You don't go at nobody for a whole week, 7 days. You make about 2 or 3 videos a day, do the same 2 or 3 videos a day, and talk strictly about God. Strictly read some scriptures, talk about God, talk about life for 7 days. Not talking about nobody, no negative. Don't put no name behind it. Do that for 7 days. Do that for 7 days. You got almost 50,000 followers, and then you got people in your comment section saying, "Oh, you dropping jewels. Oh, I appreciate you. You a real one." That means you got people online of what you're talking about. So if they online and feeling exactly what you're saying about crimes and all this stuff there with the nonsense you talk, that means you got supporters. So you don't need to talk about it no more. Don't talk about no other YouTubers negatively. You don't need to. And see, the thing that I don't like what he do, homeboy, pick a side. See, that's one thing I do like and like even like the sports. You got people that's LeBron James haters that don't like LeBron James. They stick to that, and that's what they doing. You got people who love LeBron James, worship LeBron James. They gonna ride with LeBron James to the world fall. They gonna stick to that. I respect that. I respect either side. This is what you doing. What you doing? You saying you this, but you all over the place, and you not helping to drop and doing anything. Like, you not doing anything, and then you playing with with God. Then you playing with the youth, and you saying, "Oh, you trying to help," and you downgrading these people, and you destroying them. And I ain't see you not uplift one person yet. Who you uplifting? You can't tell me all them guys doing wrong. Every time something come out, oh, he want to act like he's tough. Oh, he's a crybaby. And then you talk tough. Oh, I was one of the best fighters in O Block. Like, everything you do is super aggressive. You want to talk tough, but then you want to sit there and talk God, but these guys here, they doing this. Like stop it. Like, and I don't get how I would love to pay anything. The people who write in on your comment section saying you right, you smart, I appreciate you, who giving you your props, I would love to see who these people are. Because if you think that's dropping a jewel, what jewel is that they dropping? It's not dropping no jewel. Like, not one time, cause I was subscribed to him, and I had to just, I couldn't take it no more. And it pop up every now and then, and I'm like, cause my thing is I want people to do better. Like, you know what I mean? I get it sometimes, but I think you're doing too much. And then what you did right there was out of pocket. You talk about, oh, what they did to the government is wrong. Like, are you crazy? Cause they got PPE money. Let them deal with that. Like, you so much better than people. Like, oh, I'm this and that. Then you want to talk aggressive. You way out. That's another thing I don't like. You talk tough. You way out somewhere else. And then you say, oh, man, Ocho was like this. That's my boy. I don't got nothing, because Ocho don't even be in O Block no more. I don't think he live in O Block. I think he lives somewhere out where you live at, in Arizona somewhere. He lives somewhere. What I see of him, he don't come off as thinking he tough. He got his own YouTube channel. He seems cool. He don't seem like he overly tough and you be destroying this man and saying that was your boy. Like that, like how? Like you sick. You sick. Like, I wouldn't even want to associate. Like, you is dangerous too. A dude like that is dangerous. And that's what I'm saying. How can people watch him, listening to him, and be like, listen to everything, and then keep co-signing it? He type dude need to lose everything, all his YouTube subscribers and things like that, because now you getting over. It's okay, you want to be that, but you want to act and talk all the street shit, but then you trying to this is applaud. Do a whole week. If you do this, I will donate money to your channel. If you, for a whole week, 7 days, you do like 2 or 3 videos, go live like you do for 2 hours. You go live for 2 hours, and not for the whole week. That's about, maybe, let's say you do 15 videos. You do 15 videos that means 15 videos within the 7 days, because you do about 2 to 3 videos a day. And do the lives, not no 1 minute, 2 minute videos. The same type of negativity things you push for 2 hours and things like that, and talk strictly about what your message is, God and doing the world better. Don't talk about no gangs, don't talk about no street shit, don't put no names on it. I will donate to your channel. I will donate to your channel if you could do that for 7 days without mentioning nobody and be who you say you are. You's a fraud. You not that. You using that, and then you feel that way. Why you use the name? If you don't like O Block and it's so negativity, why you put O Block Hood, O Block J Hood? Why you do that? Why you don't just put J Hood? You put O Block J Hood. Why? Like, you know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. The government. The government. You put them dudes straight out there. You put their names out there. You put the receipts, what they got the money for. Oh, they fraud the government. Cause them dudes can go to jail. They ain't playing. They could go to jail behind that, and they might, and be away from their kids. No telling how long. You don't know. Some of them could be 3-strike felons. That one little PPE loan, whatever they did for the government, that may send them away for 8-9 years. Like, come on, you out of pocket, man. You out of pocket. Yo, I need y'all guys to go check him, do any random 3 video hit. The name of his YouTube channel is Came for Nothing. His name Came for Nothing, and his name is J Hood, O Block J Hood. And tell me, pick any random 3 videos of his. Watch that. Tell me if you learn anything from what he's saying. And go watch Ceddy Nash, Ceddy Nash, Ceddy Nash. Nash, Seti Nash. Watch any 3 random videos and tell me the difference in quality of knowledge or what you got from each of those videos. Please do that. And leave a comment, subscribe. Y'all want to leave a Cash App, I will give you a shout out on the next video. The Cash App is in the description. Let's get the subscribers. Let's get running numbers up.